Hi everyone, it's Jessica from Labrujajessica, and today I wanted to do a reading on Kanye West. So let's see what's going on with Mr. Ye, or Mr. West, or Mr. whatever he wants to go by nowadays. Excuse the noise in the background. I do have small children, so they are watching some cartoons here, okay? All right, let's see here. What do we have? All right. Yeah, I might lower that just because it is getting a little distracting. So let me go see. All right, I'm back. Okay, so let's see. What can you tell me about Kanye West's mental state? Because, you know, when I watch him, I'm like, he starts off strong and then it just goes like, you know, it just goes pretty much left, right? Whichever one. All right, fragmentation is the first card out. Okay. Here we go, perchance to dream. Second card. Sacrifice. Okay. Let's see. I'm not very familiar with perchance to dream, so I'm going to go ahead and pull from the booklet just to see. I know that sacrifice, obviously, that feels like somebody's entitled and also feels like they are doing the world justice. Okay. So this is his mental state. This is like basically like I'm getting ready for war. I'm battling up or battling up. I'm gearing up. Sorry. It's early. And he feels very justified in the things that he is currently saying at this time. Okay. Wow. Let's see. Perchance to dream. If I sleep long enough, when I wake up, will the pain have been gone? Wow. So he is suffering on the inside. There is so much pain within Kanye West that I think that people are not truly seeing, which is being overshadowed by a lot of the things that he's saying. So if you got to the depth of him, you would see how much he truly is in pain and how much he truly is suffering. And I think that he's on this agenda or has this mission, if you will, to basically, you know, bring people over, but then also it's like he's missing his own pain in the midst of it all. Okay, so it's like he's trying to sway people over to his agenda, but he's missing himself in the whole situation. So there's a lot of healing that needs to be done for Kanye West. Very interesting. And then the other card that we got here was fragmentation. Okay. Losing sense of self. Okay. So obviously, and this is here, when rage is projected inward, destruction joins confusion and we break. So that's what this is. It's like self-sabotaging. He's on a destructive pattern right now. And I feel that the people that are around him, and especially if anybody's in support of, you know, what he feels is the right thing, that these are definitely not his people, and that he best to, like, you know, reevaluate his friends and and the choices that he's making, because it's almost like, hey, you're getting too close to something that you really know nothing about. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, it says here. Okay, and I want to look into this perchance to dream. It's the time to surrender, to drown, to dive in headfirst, the cozy, all-enveloping darkness of the blanket. This is like creepy AF. This is like somebody who's like surrendered to something, but it's not of like love and light. Okay? That's what this is feeling like. And oddly enough, you see how like there is this prince here, and then there's this like, this other guy. It seems like there truly is a battle within Kanye West, right? We know that he's bipolar, but it just seems like, and if you look at this guy seems to be, overcoming this guy right here. So it just seems like, and not for nothing, but this kind of looks like, what's that thing from Lord of the Rings? Smeagol, right? This looks like Smeagol, and like he's just like suffocating or drowning this guy. And so it's almost like the evil is overpowering the good here. Okay, like I said, there's something very ominous about the way that he's moving, the things that he's projecting out into the media, but also it's like very misunderstood as well, because there's a lot of pain that he has or is withholding, and also feels very misunderstood. So when he feels very misunderstood or judged, this thing takes over. Very, very interesting. Okay. And once upon a time, yeah, he was, not this screwed up person. He was a very, noble person, or a good person, if you will. But as time has gone on, and as things have happened in his life, he's gone cold in some way. And so he's very detached from self. Okay. And also, if you're detached from self, then how can you truly relate to others? How can you appeal to the masses in that way? Okay. So let's see. So sorry, I'm over here taking this with me. What does he ultimately want? Who are his yes people? Because I feel like he's also surrounded by people who are kind of like, yeah, put that out there. Do this, do that. I agree. And for me, just like looking at this person's dream, and if this also tells me to like those people and that are like, his yes people, they're like literally just watching him, like they're absorbing that energy that they're taking from him, and he is like yet to truly see. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, what do we got for Mr. West? What is he doing? What is he planning? What is he up to? Okay, whoops. Sorry, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. That's crazy. 10 of Swords. Very interesting first card out. All right. Wow. He is very grief. He's got a lot of stress, a lot of grief. I feel like he, is very... I know that he kind of like puts on a brave face, but when the lights go out out at night, he tends to cry a lot. Okay. I feel like there's truly a battle within him, and he's trying to like, it must be torture. That's what I just feel. I just feel torture. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So here's my thing though, is that you cannot blame everything on like, so what he's doing right now with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is that he's blaming the evils. If you see this, this thing here, this always looks very like, almost like a demon or something of that nature to me. So this is like basically him saying like, oh, all the bad stuff that's happening, it's because of these demons, because, everyone's doing this and that. But it's like, you cannot sit here and like, not to say that that's not true, because, if you get into the spiritual game, my spiritual people, what's up. But I mean, to blame everything, come on. No, like at some point at the end of the day, like there needs to be responsibility taken for his actions and the things that he's putting out there, you know. So that's what I'm seeing here. And then this is also him saying, like, you know what, I'm trying to get the message out, right? I'm trying to do God's work, and I keep getting like backlash. People keep talking about me, people keep saying stuff about me, like, so then there's this victim mentality, but then there's that torture that goes on within his mind, his body and his soul. So I feel like he's truly conflicted. How, like, I feel like I'm trying to find myself in a maze and I can't find myself. You know what I mean? Like if like the end goal was to find yourself in that maze, I feel like Kanye's still stuck in the middle of it. Okay. I just feel very dizzy. Let's see here. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. We're going to look into that. Okay, so this is the Queen of Cups. Again, this could represent, you know, Kim, but I really do feel like this is like the loss of mother. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles next to the Queen of Cups. So the one person that there's only one person that truly understood him, that truly had his back, that, you know, loved him no matter what, and that was his mother. And then so during these times when he feels like he's on a mission and then he's being attacked for the things that he does and that he says, he's like, you know, where's mom, I need mom type of, so he's missing her even more throughout these times. Okay. All right, 5 of Wands wanted to come out on that. Tell me about the Queen of Cups here. All right, I just wonder, how does mom truly feel like on the other side? How does she truly feel? Four of Pentacles. Okay, so anytime we have 4 of Pentacles, this is like, in the reverse, it's always like mental health stuff, okay? And then that's also like, let it go, you know, type of thing. Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles here. Okay, so there's a warning here, like if you do not walk away, if you do not let this go, you're going to bring a tower upon yourself. So like it's almost like the message from Spirit to him is like, stop on this crusade that you're entering, because you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Okay, and you do need to let it go. And this is going to bring a definite tower into his life. Now, I happen to like towers, you know, even though they feel crappy and pretty rocky during the moment. But in the end, you truly do learn something about yourself. And it does give you that time to truly reflect and see your wrongs. But for him, it's like, this might be huge. So it's almost like Spirit is urging him, like, please, the path you're going down, it's not going to bring you what you're looking for. Let it go. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, he is watching too much damn social media. He is watching too much stuff, okay? And then a lot of the shit that is being told to him with the Page of Swords here, these are the yes people, right? There are people feeding him like a bunch of shit. And with the Page of Swords being here, this is always an energy of like, do your own research before you go out there. Like, yes, everyone can hear everyone's opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, you have to form your own, okay? And so you can't just be getting like, you know, what do they call that? When you just get like a little bit of it and then you're like, oh, boom, I'm going to run with that. You know what I mean? So that's exactly what he's doing. He's taking the very little minimal information, not really looking too deeply into it, or doing his research rather, and then kind of like putting it out there into the media. And this is what's landing. This is what ultimately is getting him in trouble. Okay. So if he had just been like, you know what? I never really thought about it that way. I'll definitely look into it. But no, he heard it and then he was just like, oh, let me tell you guys about this. And it's just like, no, like there's more to it. And I think that that's also what's going on nowadays, is that like we get the very minimal, right? And then the social media just runs with it. And, you know, then we start believing things that are not necessarily the truth. Okay. So let's see here. And I don't like this. Every time I've done like any type of Trump reading or, you know, anything like that, I don't like the Five of Pentacles being here, because this is just talking about like, this is talking about a certain demographic of people. Okay. And I guess, you know, in comparison to Kanye West, right, I would be in this demographic of people. And then this can also talk about the youth. Okay, like, you know, people being very easily influenced because, you know, of either class or education. So just be, it just seems like there might be a target there as well. Okay. Let's see here. Yep, I knew it. Three of Pentacles. So I don't know who, somebody must have really got to him and they were like, let's tell him this shit. Let's tell him this. So whoever these people are, they don't think too highly of him. Okay. And what I find more effed up is that they went and they told him whatever the hell they needed to tell him, because they knew he was going to go on a bender and go nuts with this, is what I'm seeing here. And that's what's messed up. That is like some effed up, like, okay, let's not worry about the demons. Let's worry about these, you know, so-called people, these people in your camp, these yes people, because these are the people you really need to be, you know, looking out for. And again, if you don't protect yourself with the Queen of Cups energy here, if you don't protect yourself and do your own research, you're basically like, you know, putty in these people's hands, is what I am seeing. However, with the Three of Pentacles being here, I do see that a lot of it is not going to work. So everything that he's putting out there, it's not going to like, it's just literally like sliding off, like, because nobody's truly absorbing it in the way that they should. Now there might be some, but like for the masses, no. And then also this does say, like, if there was anybody positive in his life that was truly there for him and had his back, I do see that he might, you know, have gotten rid of them, or, you know, may have just been like, you know what, you guys don't know what you're talking about. And then people may have abandoned him in that way. Okay. So that's also something to keep in mind there. Oh, Lord. Oh my God. Yep. There are these people, again, what I said, those people, they're like, yeah, let's talk to him. He's going to say it. Okay. Lord. All right. What does he ultimately want? What is this sacrifice, if you will, this crusade? What is he feeling? Justice. Clarified justice. The Lovers. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, he hears voices. Okay, and there's a voice that spoke to him. And so this is what he has been told to do. So this is why he is on this mission. Okay, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, but this is what I'm getting. Wow, didn't I say like I felt dizzy, like I was just kind of all over the place? I could not find myself in this maze. Oh my God. So look at this. This is like the angel that came down and spoke to Adam and Eve, right? So this is very biblical. His mission is biblical, like very religious. Wow. Tell me about the lovers. So he feels like he's on a mission. He got the message and now he's on this mission. Tell me about the lovers. Now, okay, I just want to know, is that like a good thing? You know, is this a good voice here? You know, I'm all for, you know, people getting messages. I'm, you know, because again, this is what we do, right? But I just want to know, is this good or is this bad? Let's see. Tell me, is this good or is this bad? This message that he got. Is this good or is this bad? What is talking to him too? Okay, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, God. No. Strength in the reverse. Tell me about the lovers. What is this angel here? This thing that he feels is talking to him. Nine of Cups. So this has always, to me, this has always been my Jesus card. Okay. I'm extremely, well, I wouldn't say I'm extremely religious, but I do incorporate that, you know, into my spiritual practice, I would say. So for me, this is my Jesus card, but look, it's in the reverse. So it's like, yes, there was a message, but I don't think that whatever the message or whoever is delivering the message has good intentions, okay? It may be something that's tricking him and making him believe certain things, and it's certainly a force that cannot be contained, okay? And I can tell you right now, just does not look like it has, again, like love and light from what I was seeing, and it's all about, you know, what it can benefit from. The Magician in the reverse is ultimately the trickster, okay? The ultimate trickster energy, if you will. Somebody that makes you believe something and it truly, truly just isn't. But they're very good at fooling you and making you think that you are, in fact, connecting with, you know, the higher power. The higher power is, you know, told you got to do this, and now you're on a mission, right? Okay. I don't like that Magician in the reverse. Let me see here. It looks like whatever this thing is, it preys on the weak. And if you are not of sound in mind, a clear sound in mind, you can be taken for a ride. That's what this feels like. I'm just like, why do I feel so dizzy? It's like he's on this, like, it's like he's not the driver. Something else is driving him. And it's just like, it's eating it up. It's enjoying every piece, okay? Let's see here. Let's see if we can look into that. I'm going to be using my Kipper deck. And then I think I'm going to end it here because I think this is as far as it goes. Expect him to say way more outlandish things with the Five of Wands being here. His intention is to hurt. That's what I am seeing here. His intention is to hurt because coupled with the Ten of Swords here, he's definitely hurting a lot of people. But not only that, at the end of the day, who he's ultimately going to hurt is himself. So I do see people fighting with him, and if there's anything that people have with him in terms of contracts and things like that, I see it biting him in the behind big time. And so, but hey, you should have, again, like I said, you should have done your research before you spoke. You should have at least sat with it for quite some time and then really truly formed an opinion before you came out there. Okay, not just kind of, be fed it little pieces here and there and then just kind of run with it. So this could also be lawsuits. This could be losing contracts, and then this could be, again, inflaming people in the way that, like, starting arguments. So he thinks that he's starting a conversation. No, you're just creating, and then also this does create more hatred as well. But who's going to suffer in the end? He is. Okay. Like my grandmother used to always say, she used to always tell us, like, we pay for everything in this world. I'd rather pay for it here in this world than on the other side. I'll tell you that much. Okay, what can you tell me about this Nine of Cups energy? What is this energy here? Good or bad? What is it? Let's see if we can get more clarification on this thing. Hey, what is it? Like, it's really not trying to, like, come out right now. Like, what is this energy here? Why do I keep seeing child? As I'm shuffling, I keep seeing child. Like, the card just not stop wanting to come out. Okay, maybe this deck is like, nope, I don't want to work with you right now. There we go. Unexpected income. Interesting. I'm sorry, but is he also having, is there any to where, I don't know if anybody knows this, but is there anything where he, like, is having financial issues, and, like, when he, basically put his stuff out there, he got a paycheck for the things that he said? This could also be like, hey, we like the things that you're saying. We like how you're moving. Hey, let's talk business here. Was this also a business move as well? Like, was there a good payout for the, I don't even want to, like, go to where this is going. But yes, he is hearing voices. He does feel like he's on a mission. And then there are people who, like, kind of preyed on that. That is messed up. Imprisonment. Bad health. Oh man. For Kanye, that just says that his health is going to get worse in terms of his I think his bipolar diagnosis that he has. Seems like other issues, but look at how, like, he feels chained inside. Like, it's almost like his soul is yearning to just, like, to just be free of this. You know what I mean? It's just going to continue getting worse. So I definitely feel that the voices that he's hearing are not, of love and light. Okay, I feel like sometimes it could be like trickster energies that do kind of come in and say maybe certain things. And then I also do believe that there are people here in the physical realm that have preyed on that. And that he's gotten a huge lump sum to say the things that he's said, or even if he's doing these things, they're paying him. And if he is in any type of financial issues, that would also make sense. That, it's like, oh yeah, I've been thinking about this whole time. It's so crazy that you say this because no one believes me, but I'm willing to go out there and say the things that need to be said, they were like, yeah, sure. And he got some money for it. Okay. Again, yes, people, it's weird. It's almost like, you see how this hand is like, you know, the sleeve is all torn, and then this one's like all rich. It's got a ring and all that stuff. And look like the cuffs and the buttons and all that stuff, right? Like everything's good to go. Like, I feel like he doesn't realize that he is being toyed with. It's so sad. There might be more to Kim Kardashian than, like, if she was, you know, kind of, because I don't feel that this just happened overnight. So there's probably a lot more things that she knows that we don't know, and they never came out because of her. Like, so maybe she was like his saving grace at that particular time, you know. But there's only so much that a person can take and do. Okay. Right? Like, let me see here. What's the Queen of Cups? Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Yeah. The Queen of Cups. Look at that. Concerned. Yeah, she was always concerned for him. Like, she always... I feel that she truly does have his best interest at heart. But again, there's only so much that one person can physically do for another person. Tell me about concern. Sorry, guys, my baby's waking up, and I'm definitely going to have to end this reading now. But I do want to get one more, clarify unexpected income. What else can you tell me about the Magician in the reverse? Despair. Okay. I just don't like what's happening, because whoever's taking advantage of him, and again, he's a grown man as well, so he's very well aware of the things that he's doing. So I like to say it's 50-50. 50% of the people, the yes people, right? And then 50% Kanye. But the path that this is leading down is going to go towards despair for him. And this is not good. He's going to lose a lot. He's going to lose a lot more than he thinks that he's going to gain. Okay, so this could be losing a fan base, losing contracts, losing his credibility as a person, as an artist. There's going to be a lot lost here, so he should be careful. And again, if there are lawsuits as well, he also needs to be very careful, because I don't see this really going in his favor. Okay, let's see here. Tell me about concern. Tell me about concern. What is the concern here? And remember, I kept seeing... Look at this. So remember, wow. So Kim right now, Kim Kardashian is very, very concerned. And I just got the chills right now when I saw this child. Is very concerned about the children at this particular time. Wow. Okay. There is more to her, huh? Like, you know, so some people may see it a certain way, but like for me, it just seems like she's truly a protector. She's protected him for so long, and now she feels the need to protect her children even further at this time. Oh, crap. The Thief card came out in the reverse. This is... Okay, guys. On that note, I'm going to end this reading. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it.